The sun cracked over the farm like a warm beer being opened at 7 a.m. Dust settled over the burnt-out tractors, empty durry packs, and a single sheep that had clearly seen some shit. The air smelled of rolly smoke, cattle sweat, and faint regret. Today wasn't just another piss-up in the paddock. Today was a proper Farmen Sesh. The Gimps had come to learn the three sacred pillars of farming: mowing cattle, planting rats, rolling backwards durries. This wasn't some city dog, indoor plant soy boy farming. This was real outback agriculture. And running the show, Kingy Farm Rat and Fags and Moon, the most shredded farmers to ever lift a hay bale. But today, they weren't alone. Standing beside them was their right-hand man, a tall, lanky freak known only as Waluigi. He was dressed like a rat lord from another dimension, standing there chuckling to himself, eyes bugged out of his skull.
Wah-ha-wah-hey-ha!
He cackled, his body twitching like he was possessed by farm demons.
Oi, what's so funny?
This is so dank! And also, it's Waluigi Wednesday.
The Gimps stood in a rough, uneven line, already looking like a pack of clueless rodents. First up was Sammy Faggotson, perched in the beer tree, rolling a durry with 3 fingers and pure nicotine instinct. Next to him, Henry Ugly Gimp Fagman was deep into a petrol binge, sniffing straight from the jerry can, and rambling about some legendary limited edition Roblox skin.
I swear, boys, this one's worth like 10,000 Robux easy. Shit's rare.
Then there was Chody Gimpwood, the self-proclaimed tough farmer of the group, flexing his fencing muscles and acting like he'd been running farms since birth, despite clearly being dumb as a fucking shovel. Standing next to him was Gavier de Gimp Fag. Once a bright, intelligent young man, he had been destroyed by the constant influence of the Gimps. Now, instead of reading books or having deep thoughts, he was just a massive rat of pure muscle. He had strength unmatched, but a brain completely cooked. And finally, there was Rat Whore. Rat had just escaped from Diddy's mansion. Nobody knew what the fuck happened in there, and nobody asked. He had seen things a Gimp should never see. And now he was back, ready to farm. With a fucked up mushroom haircut, looking like a disgraced sensei, he stood in silence, arms crossed. He claimed to have a GPA of 14.0, but in reality, it was 3.73, and he was barely literate. He spoke in riddles and nonsense, convinced he was as wise as Master Splinter before he was born.
Psst.
The Gimp snapped to attention, lined up like good little boys. Kingy Farm Rat stood in front of them, arms crossed, veins bulging from an ungodly amount of protein and cattle testosterone. He eyed the group, shaking his head in pure disappointment.
Righto, you filthy rats. You think you can farm? You think you're tough? You reckon you're ready for a proper farming sesh? Well, you're fucked if you don't listen close. Lesson 1, you useless gimps. We mowin' cattle.
The Gimps were herded into the cattle yard, where a confused cow stood in a makeshift mowing bay. A rusty ride-on lawnmower sat nearby, covered in questionable stains.
Mowing cattle is the most important part of farming. If you can't mow a fucking cow, you may as well pack it in and go work at Bunnings like a weak dog. Yeah, nah. I know all this, mate. I do fencing. I'm a real tough farm dog. I know more than you fags. Yeah, righto. Gimpy, go on then. Fence the fucking cow, dickhead. Silence. Chody gulped and thought about his past lover, the big iron Rowlin. The other Gimps snickered. All right, you weak rats. Here's how it's done.
Step 1. Get your cow ready. The cow needs to be lined up straight in the mowing bay. If it moves, you done fucked it. Step 2. Oil the blades. A dry mower will butcher the cow instead of mowing it. Grab a can of the finest SA30 motor oil and lube up the blades. Step 3. Lower the mowing lid trademark. Once the mower's screaming like a feral pig, you lower the lid smooth and steady. One clean pass and your cow is crisp. Step 4. Don't hit the dick. Nobody wants a half a dick cow wandering around looking like a charity case with beer running around, as Sammy would say.
What? This is so dank. Oh, wait, can we put NOS on this, like on Roblox? Cause I reckon...
Shut the fuck up, Henry. Go sniff petrol if you don't want to be here.
Chody tried to act confident, but when he sat on the mower, he immediately accidentally reversed over his own boot. Sammy, from the tree, lit his durry with the mower exhaust.
Fucking useless. Next lesson.
The Gimp stumbled over to the next paddock where tiny holes had been dug into the ground, a sack full of live rats sitting next to them.
Now some of you dumb fucks might think we plant crops on a farm. That's tourist shit. Real farmers plant rats.
Oi, but why?
'Cause shut the fuck up. That's why.
Step 1. Dig the hole 2 beer cans deep, no more, no less. Shallow holes lead to rat attacks. Step 2. Insert your rat, gently place the rat inside. Don't yeet it in there like a fucking cricket ball. Step 3. Cover it up. Just a light layer of dirt, not too packed. Sammy, a Blackhall knockoff farmer, grabbed a rat and slammed it into a hole like he was trying to shag it. Which, well, he couldn't, so he gave up. Chody tried to plant his nicely, but Kingy instantly called him a soft cock. Meanwhile, Rat Whore, fresh from his time in Diddy's mansion, said nothing, just calmly planted his rat with unmatched precision.
Rat successfully planted. Final lesson.
The boys sat around a table covered in tobacco, empty beer cans, and half-smoked rollies.
If you can't roll a backwards dart, you're a fucking tourist.
Step 1. Get your tobacco ready. If you're using TaylorMades, leave. Step 2. Roll it inside out. Paper must be backwards or you're a weak dog. Step 3. Seal the bastard. Lick it, but don't drown it, you sloppy rat. Gavier rolled his the wrong way and was instantly called a dumb cunt. Gimp McGay, somehow still in his wheelchair, rolled his with his feet.
Farmen Sesh complete. You still all fucking useless gimps. Gimp.